Hi and welcome to November's edition of Brighton TV.
This month we've been all around Brighton looking for the most fashionable students, and we've got some handy practical tips on how to look stylish and yet keep within that budget.
We also grilled Joel, the communications officer, with your questions.
And caught up with the cheerleaders who held a charity tribute night at Oceana in memory of Hester.
And then I went off to I.O.U. comedy, the funniest night in Brighton.
And also the cheapest.
We're from the Waves and we're all really excited tonight about Pink Night in Oceana. It's an event we've been looking forward to for weeks, and we've been doing a lot of promoting, handing out flyers around the university and setting up Facebook groups.
Hester was one of our cheerleading squad who we sadly lost earlier this year. She was the sweetest girl in the world. So tonight we're going to be raising money for her and celebrating her because we miss her all every day.
We've all gone a bit pink mad and we'll be really supporting the charity for Hester tonight.
The Hester Stewart Memorial Foundation was set up by her mum after we lost her. She died taking the drug GBL, which at the time was legal, and we've now won the battle to get it banned, so it's now completely illegal to take it or be in possession of it or anything like that. It's a Class C drug now. Over in France and Europe they have huge campaigns saying GBL plus alcohol equals death, and we have nothing over here to let people know that. It's just the fight to make sure that unis and clubs and everything are spreading the word so no one else has to go through what we've had to go through this year.
Thanks to the Pink Party and everyone who turned up, the Waves managed to raise a phenomenal amount for the charity.
My name's Joel Andrews and I'm the Vice President Communications and Finance for Brighton SU. As the VP Comms and Finance, it would be my job to make sure what we're doing as a student union is communicated to students well.
How do you juggle being a SU president and a uni student?
Well, I don't at the moment, to be honest with you. I pulled a fairly late night, Tuesday night, because I've got an assignment in today. So there is an art to it, it's just getting that again.
Do you get paid and how much?
I do get paid for this role. I must admit it's not a fortune. I think it's actually titled as a living grant rather than a salary, but it's just under 17 grand a year.
What do you actually do for the students?
Actually making sure that students do get a fairer deal when they're in the community, and also on the flip side of that, making sure students know their responsibilities in the community. Another achievement would be the Pebble, student newspaper. I mean, believe it or not, well, actually it's quite obvious looking at it. Last year it was just me putting it together. If people want to get involved, come talk to me. If you can't talk to me, get on the website. If you go to ubsu.net, just on the left hand side there you've got a little tab saying the Pebble, and they can find out everything they need to there.
Why don't we have a student bar?
We've run bars before. Unfortunately, all the time we do run a bar, every time we have run a bar, nobody's used it. If an officer wanted to come along and get elected on the manifesto of having a bar, they could have a bar.
Unfortunately, since this interview, Joel has resigned. Contact us for any questions you have for our next SU grilling. Welcome to the Fashion Fiddle. We're at the Cockcroft building waiting for our first fashion victim.
This is an FC UK blazer that I stole from my friend. I looked out the window and it was sunny, so I thought I'd put on a sunny orientated top dress thing. Basically Primark. The boots are from Primark, my dress is from Primark, this is from Primark.
Jumpers from Republic, that sort of thing, online as well.
Now we're in one of Brighton students' favourite places to shop, Beyond Retro, and I'm with the manager Stuart, and he's going to give us some few hints on shopping vintage. What can you tell us about the shop?
We opened 4 weeks ago and it is huge and lovely, and we've got gorgeous things, so come and see them. Well, we've got lots of retro, not just vintage, as you can see around. For the guys, the Christmas jumper that your grandma always gets you, for some reason it's huge at the minute, they're selling really well.
What would you advise wearing that with?
Pair of jeans, pair of cords, even some nice slacks would be really good. Some brogues, really nice.
So why should someone shop at Beyond Retro and not in their local high street shop? What makes you guys special?
I think I would say not to shop just in one place anyway. I think mixing it up is the best way forward, and I think somewhere like Beyond Retro, because we do have so much product and different styles, you can find something. You go to a high street shop, it's already chosen for you. Here you can choose it yourself.
Beyond Retro, Shop on the Lanes has lots of fantastic bargains, so go down and see what you can find. Hi, I'm outside Jam for the I.O.U. Comedy Night, a cheap and cheerful evening for all you students. It's showcasing up-and-coming acts from all around Brighton.
I am Sean Lachlan, I'm your MC for the night. You could call me MC Lachlan.
I.O.U. Comedy is at Jam, which is 9 to 12 Middle Street. It's every third Monday of the month. Get down there at 8 o'clock because it tends to fill up fast. Roughly about 5 performers in each month, and they range. We've had like the Amused Laugh Off winner Nazzles Manaloo, Ian Sterling, Simon Donald, who co-created Viz magazine. Get a complete variety of local acts as well, so it's a good night for £3.
My name's Tom Cruise. I go to a lot of comedy events, but the one comedy event that rests on my mind, it's got to be the I.O.U. comedy event every last Monday of the month.
I enjoyed the comedy show. I especially enjoyed being abused. It was the best.
A good variety of acts, good headliner. I enjoyed it.
Just did a gig at I.O.U. Comedy. I thought, despite the fact a lot of the people there were rude, offensive, it was not my bag. But I'd definitely come again.
Yeah, it was really good and well worth £3.
I mean, if they laugh more than £3 worth, I mean, it's a bargain.
Yeah, it was really good, so...
Yeah, that's lovely.
Good work, guys.
We're now joined by Two Spot Gobi, a Brighton-based band whose album Everywhere You Should Have Been is out now.
I'm James.
I'm Rob.
And we're in a band called Two Spot Gobi with 4 other people who are not here at the moment. We met originally at Sussex University through a friend of mine. I'm not sure that Rob was terribly impressed with me the first time we met because I was really drunk and complaining about liver pains.
We never anticipated it being a band at the beginning. I heard James sing and I was like blown away by it.
We call it organic pop because we only eat organic food. No. Well, it's because really, like Rob said before, there's no real planning to it. It's just really what happens is a song will get taken to a rehearsal, and then whatever else happens with it, if it goes ahead and makes it into the live set, then it's an organic process. Playing at Comedio again is going to be awesome because for all the venues I've been to in town, I reckon is the best venue in Brighton.
It's probably our favourite one, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. And so we're stoked because it's great sound and it's always a good vibe, and big stage.
Stay tuned with all our latest news and developments from Twitter, MySpace, Facebook, YouTube, Bebo, Embo, I like, Embryo. You can find us everywhere.
Yeah.
Konnichiwa.
Sometimes it feels like I can't let go.